Brianna Burnett. I live on 1 Abbey Lane. I just want to talk about, without interruption, I just want to talk because I'm really nervous. This is not in regards to banning books. I'm a mom, a very young mother of 2 daughters, and I heard about this, from my mother, and was greatly disturbed seeing books with little children in them in sexual relationships at an underage group. And I'm not talking like older kids. I'm talking about like 6-year-old little children and so on and so forth. Like I said, it's not a ban against books. This is not an attack on the LGBTQ community. This is not an attack of freedom of speech. It's a law, okay? It's a law to treat these books according to the law of minors, children under 18. These books need to be removed from electronic and physical areas in school, at the libraries, the public libraries, displaying them accordingly, because they're not 6 feet high, they're at child level, like height. Like a little child could walk up and grab these books and look at them. Sorry, I'm really upset here. I'm not against, children learning about, things of the community. I'm against children seeing sexual things at a young age. I would want me as a mother to teach my children about that stuff, because I have many, many friends in that community, and I love them all dearly, and I don't want my children going to school, seeing a book of a little boy with his mouth on another little boy's private area. That's unacceptable. And like I said, I'm not here to ban books. I'm here to just let you know that this is against the law in the state of New Hampshire to have these books. And it states it right here. I have the law written out on here. It says, sexual conduct. Human masturbation, sexual intercourse, actual or stimulated, normal or perverted, or any touching of the genitals, public areas, buttocks of the human male or female, or the breasts of the female, whether alone or between minors of some opposite sex, or between humans and animals, any deception of receptation of extraordinary functions. Basically, it states right here that this is against the law to have these kinds of sexual books in our schools. And it's right here. All of these books are in our Dover High School, Dover Middle School. There's one of these books in my daughter's school, Woodman Park School, and other schools in the Dover area. And most of these kids in these schools are under 18 years of age. So like I said, I'm not here saying I'm against anybody's beliefs. I'm here stating I just don't want my children seeing this stuff. I want to be able to show my children when they're of age about this stuff. When I was growing up, these books weren't in school. I learned about these things through my friends. Like, my friends would have these conversations with me, not the teachers, not an adult telling a child, hey, it's okay to do this to another little kid. No way. Like, that's not acceptable. A teacher shouldn't be doing that. But, if you're hanging out with your friends and, we're having those conversations, it's normal. And, when you're getting older. But not once did any of my friends do any of this disgusting things.
You have 1 minute.
To me. So I just want everyone to understand is I have nothing against any other community. I respect all of you. I just don't agree with having these kinds of books in our public schools, in our public libraries. Thank you.
There's a little more time, right? Let me just use it to say this. This man came up right away, started.
Sir, you have
My
to
name is
state your name.
Michael Como, just part of her team.
Address, please.
Dover Point Road. Sorry, not good on the rules.
Her time was basically up, so
I thought she had a few more seconds.
She had about a minute, but you can speak
Let
on your
me
own.
please state, like she started to state too, that we resent being called bigots.
Too bad.
Hey,
Back up.
wait, no.
Civil.
Now, there's an example right there of hate. That was an example of hate. We don't do that to the LGBTQ community. We just say, we don't want our 5-year-olds exposed to books. We'll teach them about that stuff. We'll say, now you see that young boy or man, you're not sure if it's a girl or a boy? Let me explain. I'm your dad. I'll explain it. That doesn't mean we hate that person. It means we're going to explain it to the kids ourselves. Now, this man hates. I don't hate him right now.
Hey, wait,
No, I don't. I really don't.
oh, come on.
Some of
Cut
my
it
better
out.
friends were gay.
Trans, gay, lesbian, all of them.
Listen, and this man spoke of diversity, and so did you. You spoke of diversity. I'm all for that. But when you use diversity to push people to the top, like Kamala Harris, for example, or, yeah, he said, I'm going to put a black woman in office. Didn't he say that? He said it. No, he said it. And so on purpose, they're pushing different people up for jobs and things to say, well, we're all about diversity. And that's not fair to white people. It's not. It isn't. That's the opposite of what you're trying to say. So everyone should be based on their character and their merits, not the color of their skin or their sexual orientation. It's just that simple, right? We don't hate just because we're not gay. It doesn't mean we hate. I don't hate anyone because I'm not black.
Sir, please
Hey,
address
so
us.
you're supposed to speak to the board, not to the
Not to
people out
them.
there. Right,
That's one of the rules that you guys put up.
No,
That
that's in our
is-
charter.
it's in our
Okay,
charter.
I'm unaware. I never read that charter.
But, well, I
this
told
man-
you the last time you were here, so
So,
it's not
did
news.
he break any rules when he did this to me?
Well, I don't think it was very civil.
Yeah, okay, but you're scolding me. All right, anyway, we're all for diversity. We just don't want 6-year-olds exposed to porn. Simple as that.
Dr. Meebert, point of order. If I could just address the audience for a moment.
No,
No.
We're not gonna get this heated.
no,
Not in that, I
Let it
just,
go.
no.
Let it go.
okay.
Hello there, my name is Leviathan Stewart. I live on Redden Street, and I have the unique position of being someone here who is a member of the high school. I am a student, I am a junior, and I have to say, we know about these things. You can get rid of these books, but we still know. Getting rid of these books, in fact, just makes us not think that we're alone.